Hello, I am Lonnie, and I am the voice behind Wanda, Winnette Tick. I am very aware, although I'm not as studied up as I will be by the time all's said and done, on the implications of the usage of AI, meaning the drain on the environment and disruption to it and everything else that has something to do with AI. I have very strong views on the use of AI by young people. So I will go into detail more about that through my work, and I'll, speak up about what I think about things, but I want to speak up, boldly and informed, not just one or the other. So Wanda's Woven Wires is a series, by the way, within the Wanda Winnette Tick Tales that will specifically address a lot of that. And I use AI to form my narratives. And I want to be upfront about it, how much I use it to form kind of the bones, because I kind of think in creatively. I've always, and I'm a lifelong creative thinker. I'm an 80s child, and I grew up with computers, so I understand them in an intrinsic way, and I have an affection for them, I guess you could even say, an understanding for sure. And I just want to be communicative, I guess, is what I'm getting at here. I just want to be communicative, adequately communicative about who I am and what I'm doing and why. And I don't want to go on forever in this one video, but just know that there's a lot in the works that I can't wait to share with you that I've come up with for this thing. Use of AI for me, a lot of that is a boon because I can use it to form art. I literally am not great at drawing a circle, and it sucks. I like to sing, I like to write. The imagery part of it is something that AI for me is like a saving grace in kind of restoration of some dreams, I guess you could say, because I didn't do that great in high school because I was pretty much always convinced, I wanted my reality to be that I was going to do entertainment, singing and acting and whatever else, for that industry. And life got in the way, but I also was exposed to quite a bit, even at a very low level of being a recording artist and an entertainer. And the things that are happening in the world right now are kind of validating, vindicating, maybe even, just because of, I think, a darkness tied up in all that a lot of us were aware of. It was just, there was no escaping it, right? The criminal ring that we all know about has been controlling and influencing a lot of what we see and hear and desire and all kinds of stuff. So I use AI for that, and I'm not aware enough. I keep wanting to say that I'm not unaware, just to let you know, but the fact of the matter is I'm not that aware of what it is that it takes to produce one image. And up to now, I've produced a lot of images. That's been a central point, but it's because as a child of the 80s, I'm kind of doing my own version of the types of literature that I had access to, but without the darkness. So Wanda Winnette Tick Tales is, you know, an 80s cartoon fans contemporary offering for anyone who might be interested in something that is motivated benevolently, and I promise you that. And I want to be very forthcoming about where the funding goes that comes in from either donations or book sales or merchandise sales, because there's going to be more. You know, plushies that are shaped like Mogwai and a door is one major thing that I can't wait for. I picture those on cruise ships. That would make me happy. But, you know, t-shirts and whatever else, it's very specific, and I'm very philanthropic minded as someone who's seen different sides of life. I've been poverty stricken. I've been fairly well off. I've seen a lot of life from different perspectives, and I want to put what is granted to me back into the world, into the community, and communities that Wanda, Winnette, Tick Tales, or any other of my projects might end up, you know, impacting. I just want to do business differently. I want to do money distribution differently, and I'm not alone in thinking this way. And that's what else has kind of lit this fire. And so AI has been helpful to me. So I just kind of wanted to make a statement more than anything about AI. But if you see behind me here, there's a picture. That's baby me with my grandma. And her name was Wanda. God rest her soul. And she is one of the main inspirations for the Wanda Winnette Tick character, who is basically a gentle storyteller. She's an elderly lady, and she tells stories. It's mostly bedtime stories, but some series, like Wanda's Whimsical Waltzing, is based more around seasonal cycles. And so far there's 2 books that are out in that series. It's Winter Dream and Fevered Spring, and they are related. And I'll just leave it at that, because there's a lot more to reveal through other books, like for the other seasons, for specific holidays, and much, much more. And the point of this little video, I guess, the major point, is that I did use AI to form these books. But these books would not exist without me. This is not what I would call AI slop. I know that it is what some people would call AI slop, but I promise you I try to leave out pictures of, you know, 6-fingered people or anything that is AI slop. I don't want it to be that. I want it to be, first of all, print in hands. That's my major focal point, is getting books in children's hands. I don't really want them to have phones and devices in their hands. And so this is something to offer in that direction. And it is intended to look more like 80s cartoons, I guess, aesthetically, mixed with Thomas Kincaid paintings. I mean, there's much more to say about it, but that's a good summary. But I just wanted to share with you that yes, there is AI involvement. As far as I'm concerned, if I could pay humans to create my art for me, believe me, that'll happen. But that's not a part of my reality right now. I'm not an heir to a fortune, unfortunately, but I can't draw. So I want you to know that. And as far as the narratives and the content are concerned, I'm getting better. I love all 9, I believe, books that I have out right now, which We Voted But is the next one that I'm gonna focus on, because 4th of July is coming up and everything, and it's just kind of a related storyline, just basically about the animals voting for something. And that's in the Wanda's Whisper Wag series within the Wanda Winnette Tick Tales cabinet of tales. I just wanted to show you that there's real inspiration.
Grandma, and that's all you can.
Right there. And then my actual life is what I write into these narratives. And oh yeah, as far as the AI writing for me, help me stay on top of that. That's something that I will say. Like, if you read the Wanda Winnette Tick Tales, or you hear it, or you watch it, or whatever, and you think that it's AI slop, and you feel like you want to tell me that, honestly, that's constructive feedback. Hopefully you kind of phrase it that way and look at it that way too, but either way, I want to hear what you have to say. And I appreciate anyone who supports it. And I will tell you a whole lot more about what's going on with everything in time. I will give you a lot to occupy your time if you want this. For that, some of it will be bedtime stories. This is one last important note. A lot of my writing is for bedtime stories, and that's what a lot of the Wanda Winnette Tick Tales are intended for, but a lot of times it can be, Wanda's Whisper Wag, which has the We Voted Butt title in it. That's intended, I picture children walking home from school and reading that while they wait for the bus. Fevered Spring is to be broken out with your spring cleaning supplies every year and then put back away next to them every year. And Winter Dream is the same way. It's to be, the intention is for you to break it out every winter with your holiday stuff and then put it back away with it at the end of that season. So a lot of the writings, there used to be something to be said for providing something that doesn't require further obligation on the part of the consumer. That's why planned obsolescence is illegal. And with everything that I put forth to you, I don't want you to have to come back and make more than one purchase. If you only want to buy one book or one ebook or one t-shirt or whatever, that's appreciated. And I appreciate you, and I appreciate these several minutes you've given me to speak to you in my own voice. So enjoy, and thank you so much. Namaste.